Welcome to another Thursday Thought. So a week ago, I set out a poll to ask the question on why Industry 4.0 projects have failed to scale beyond their implementation phase. And the results are pretty interesting. So the options I gave were too expensive, not part of the company strategy, too complex to implement, and the lack of skills. Pretty interesting that I think the majority of people that voted in the poll were senior level executive people, and they recognize that the lack of skills is the biggest issue. I've got a slightly different take. I would have said it's not part of the company strategy, and I think that's the experience I have. I think the majority of people that want to digitize, they see it as a project and not a strategy, and that's the biggest resistance, and so they don't apply the right resources to implement the strategy. And the reason why I think skills is not really the biggest issue is because I think technology needs to enable lowering the skills barrier to use the product. So if you could digitize certain processes, create intuitive interfaces, you actually reduce the skills barrier to do certain things. You're able to automate Excel calculations, for example, by simply digitizing some of those processes. So I actually think the lack of skills actually is an opportunity to really digitize shop floors, and it shouldn't be a barrier. But the biggest barrier I've experienced is actually the lack of strategy from the C-level within that organization. Here's another Thursday Thought.